Welcome to the National Geographic Islander. I hope that you're ready for a trip of a lifetime here in the Galapagos archipelago. This week we're going to be exploring Galapagos by zodiac. We'll be hiking among the nesting seabirds. We'll be snorkeling with penguins and sea lions. We also have kayaks available, and so we'll be kayaking along the shoreline looking for sea turtles and diving boobies. I'm Dr. Lynn Fowler, and I've been working in these islands almost 40 years. This is one of the most unique and special places on our planet. Nowhere else can you get so close to the wildlife. I really hope you have a marvelous week.
Galapagos is incredibly unique due to the fact that many of the species that we have here, apart from being endemic and unique to Galapagos, they're ecologically naive. They're not running away, they're not flying away, and in certain cases they're coming up close to us. Ow! So after 24 years of living in the Galapagos archipelago, I am still amazed daily by the closeness to the wildlife and the historic significance of the Galapagos.
So the name of this is Galapagos waved albatross. It is an endemic species, and it's considered endemic because it will only use this island for nesting. And the show goes on. While one is sitting on the egg, the other one has to go out to the sea to find food. These are all Nazca boobies, and this is where they nest. They nest on the ground. They are not using the trees or the bushes of the area. We have never represented, danger to them, especially in this area. That's why they are responding in this very special way, very friendly.
Do you see the two blue-footed boobies?
Galapagos, we have a mixing of currents. It's interesting that we have upwelling currents bringing cold, nutrient-rich waters to the surface, feeding a very, very healthy marine realm. And we have a warm current that flows into Galapagos, bringing us fish from the Panama region. So you can see all kinds of species here. One of the highlights for our guests in Galapagos is a chance to snorkel, and we're going to snorkel almost every day.
This is the oldest postal system in the Americas and in the Pacific that still works to this day. So it's incredible history here, and we're going to continue with this history.
Today we're going to visit the town of Puerto Ayora. This is the headquarters of the National Park and the Charles Darwin Research Station. There's captive breeding of giant tortoise populations that are very low in numbers in the wild, and we're repatriating them out to their wild populations once they've been raised in captivity. It's been a very successful project, and we have brought several species back from the edge of extinction. We've got a very healthy population on Santa Cruz of several thousand, maybe 6,000 to 10,000 giant tortoises. They're breeding. They are behaving as they have for millennia. This is an area, high plateau, where tortoises come and go as they please. They're on farmland, but they're free to wander. This is their traditional path of migration. And right now they're up in the highlands because it's quite dry in Galapagos, and most of the vegetation is here high in the islands. It's a really nice chance for us to get to see them in the wild, in the lush highlands of the islands.
So this is a Galapagos land iguana. Galapagos is very unique because we're isolated. We're 1,000 kilometers off the coast of South America. So everything that we see here that's native or endemic had to go through a selective process to arrive. And if they were here long enough and they had enough evolutionary change, they became something unique.
We're going to go on a short walk, but there's lots of wildlife here. In particular, this is a habitat for the land iguanas. These land iguanas are only found in Galapagos in all the world, and they are a species that has suffered a bit with the invasive creatures that man brought along when they came out here. There's nothing like guiding in Galapagos because it's so rewarding. People come here expecting to see the wildlife close, but they're always amazed by how fearless it is. Remember, wildlife in Galapagos is not tame, but it evolved with the absence of predators and competitors and is naturally fearless. Well, this last day of our week's trip, we're going to visit Genovesa, or Tower Island. And for a lot of us naturalists, this is a highlight. This island is home to 500,000 seabirds, many species, and it's absolutely fabulous to walk right up to the nesting seabirds. Whew, nice sound effects there. We haven't seen the red-footed boobies yet, but we're going to see them today.
When a female flies over from their species, you'll have all of them bringing their wings out, making a guttural clicking noise, and going like this, basically, here I am, here I am.
This has really been a wonderful week, and I hope that you realize how privileged we are to still have a place like Galapagos, an intact ecosystem on our planet. I know that having been here, having seen these islands, you'll understand our desperate need to protect these islands and other places like this on our planet. And I hope that I see you again sometime here or on one of our other Lindblad National Geographic trips.